A lot has happened in the past 3 months, and even more stuff has happened in the past 2 weeks. So, to catch you up, I'm going to make these next 2 videos packed full of things that have happened over the past 3 months. And believe me, a lot has changed. I'm going to start you off with what happened the day after I got back to Phoenix from RTR. What's up, YouTube? I'm back at it again. I am out here on the eastern side of Phoenix in like Mesa or Tempe. I think it's more so of the Mesa area. But I'm at a park. I just pulled up here. I stayed at a casino last night and I wasn't bothered at anything. It was all good. But this is a pretty cool looking park. It is like a nasty kind of looking day. You know, it rained last night. I think I'm gonna walk and see if I can find a restroom. Hopefully they have one that's open. And I'll show you the park a little bit. This is the park I was talking about. Like I said, it's a pretty gray day out here. There's Dora. She got a little wash from the rain, which is good. She's looking pretty dirty yesterday. So I just heated up my water on the Mr. Heater that I have. Half is for my tea and half is going to be to wash up. So yeah, I can have something warm to wash up with. Today, well, I'm going to eat this soup, I think. I'm going to make this and some potatoes that I have so I'll leave them in here while I'm gone. And yeah, so after I eat and clean up and everything like that, I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to stop by a place that I can store the van and figure all that out. And hopefully I'll get that done before closing time so I don't have to pay a whole lot of money to park it in long-term parking at the airport. But we're going to see what happens as far as that. But that's my plans for today. Yeah, so I'm going to make me some food, sit back, relax for a minute, and then get it together for the day. So yeah, that's what's going on around here. Alright, I'm about to go in here to this storage place where I may park the van at. I'm going to check it out. The area looks industrial, so it doesn't look bad or anything. I do have a coupon, so maybe they'll take that, even though I'm just doing 1 month of storage. I'm not going to be gone for the whole month, but yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Got some coming available at the end of the month.
The only thing is I'm flying out tomorrow morning early. That's just got my laundry done, heading into the library to do some editing, and I already have the storage set, so after the library I'm going to go back to the storage place to leave the van and then head to the airport once again. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's too wet right there for me to go. I'm just going to go this way. I know y'all are thinking, where are you going? But I'm going to let you know in a minute. Right now, I just want you to understand the situation. I had to get the van to the storage facility before 9 p.m. before the gates locked for the night. Then I had to catch an Uber to the airport, where my flight wasn't leaving until 5 in the morning. So I was living that airport life once again. So here's my adventure Oh, and I know what some of y'all are gonna say. Why didn't you just park it at the airport? But it was like almost $180 to leave it there for almost a month, when I found a coupon for around $20 to leave it at a storage facility. So, yeah, it took my convenience away, but I did save some money. Here I am once again, very early into the terminals. Just went through security, and it's probably 2:30 in the morning, and I have another 2 hours before my flight leaves. But yeah, so I was asleep for a little while, and then I had a dream that I missed my flight by like 10 minutes. So, needless to say, I woke up and went ahead through security, so I'm already in the terminal area. And I'll see if I can get a little bit more rest. And then we're off on another adventure once again. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more rest. While I'm shaking this a lot. Sorry about the shakiness in all my videos. Can't really help it too much. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some rest, and then we're gonna get on a plane. Here we go, airport life once again. What's happening is I am going back to Houston. I'm going back to visit the special person that I went to visit the first time. Her name is Alicia, and you will get to meet her this time while I'm there. The first time, like I said before, number one, I don't like just whipping the camera out in public and having it in people's faces. Number two, like I just seen her after years of not seeing her, I don't want a camera, out the whole time. But this time I am going to try and do that more and vlog more. She says she's willing to be on camera as well. So yeah, you'll be able to meet her and we'll talk more then when that happens. But yeah, just wanted to fill you in on what's going on. So I'm going to go visit her once again. And then after that, I'm going to go visit my family. My plans at first, before, like back in November, I had already bought plane tickets and a train ticket, and a car rental, had this whole thing set up to go surprise my family. My parents are moving back to the States next week, actually. And my plan was to fly to where they were moving to and hang out with them for a while, and then go to Virginia, and then go back to visit them some more before I came back to work again. And that was the plan. That was all going to happen right after RTR. But their plans changed now, so they're moving to a different state. So needless to say, those plans are just squat. And then so my time difference has changed, so it's like, might as well go back to Texas and visit Alicia again and enjoy that time. And then I'm going to go visit my family in Virginia, like I said. So, and then hopefully I'll be able to see my parents on this run. But if not, it'll probably be like another few weeks before I can go visit them in the place that they're moving to. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's why I had said before, my plans got messed up and stuff like that. And that's what had happened, was I had this whole thing planned out to surprise not only my parents, but everyone back in Virginia. Only like 2 people knew about it. And yeah, that obviously is not working now. So this is my new plan, is go hang out in Texas for a little while and then go to Virginia and see if I can go visit my parents. But if not, it'll be a few more weeks before I can do that. So yeah, that's what's going on. Like I said, I had this time frame that I had already allotted to go visit and travel, and since that had all got messed up, I still had that allotted time. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, you'll get to meet Alicia. I know some of you were commented and stuff on the last few videos when I was out there that I wasn't showing a whole lot, I wasn't talking a lot on camera, things like that. So you'll get that this time. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, that's what's happening. And like I said, I have about I think like an hour and a half now before we board for my plane. So I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit longer, like I said. But yeah, let's see what's gonna happen.
just soon. Click the mountain note on the tag. Thank you for flying with us. We hope you have a fantastic stay here in the Houston area or wherever your final destination takes you today. And if you're home, welcome home.
I landed in Texas and I was so happy because the weather was beautiful. But I had time enough to shower before we were on the road heading to Austin. And now this was my first time ever going to Austin, so I knew it was bound to be an experience, which it definitely was. It had its good times and it's had its bad times, but they know how to keep it weird in Austin. Yeah, definitely a beautiful place, but this is the place that I lost my phone at. I was sure I was never going to get my phone back, and yeah, as you all know, the memory card I had a lot of footage on. So this that you're watching now was the last bit of footage that I had on my internal memory of my phone. But after that, everything else was saved to my memory card, and yeah, I have none of that now. What happened after Austin was we went back to Alicia's house, and what you're going to see now is what happened in the days to follow. Yeah, so me and technology just did not get along during this month. Well, it's kind of windy out here. But as a recap of my life over the past few days, I've lost my phone. My laptop just died on me, basically. We're gonna go have some sushi again.
First, gotta get your life together.
Sushi helped temporarily, but I had to figure out my laptop and phone situation ASAP. It's cool to be disconnected for a short period of time, but I had work to do, so I really did need to get this together. So what happened was my phone was dead when I had lost it, but somehow it popped up on my Find Me app because someone had charged it, and I found that it was at the place that we were hanging out at in Austin. So did some phone calls, email, and things like that. Finally got in touch with them and found out that it is there. So we ended up going back to Austin the next weekend to get my phone. Here we are back in Austin for the weekend just to get my phone. And then I found out the next day that my memory card was not in there. Someone had stolen the memory card, so I think they were trying to steal my whole phone. But since I contacted them and I locked the phone through the Find Me app, they weren't able to do that. But it sucks that they stole the memory card because all my footage, pictures, everything like that was on it. But it's all good. I have my phone back, so I could finally be somewhat connected to the world and figure out my laptop situation after that.
Promote yourself, girl. You gotta let the people know.
I hear you.
I'm terrible at holding a camera. You're gonna see this and try to edit it, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I had my phone back, and the only thing left was to get my laptop fixed. And I tried for the next few days, but I just couldn't get it fixed. And I had my flight to Virginia, so I just had to pack everything up and head on to Virginia and try and figure it out while I was there. I've traveled a little bit today, and I'm not at my destination yet. Almost there. 4 hours on a train before I can get there first. This past week, my laptop died, so the hard drive basically has crashed. The footage that I had from Quartzsite is on there, and other footage. And I was gonna upload a video, and that same day, that's when my laptop died on me. So I'm gonna visit family in Virginia. That's what's happening now. This will be exciting. I'll be here for at least a week, maybe a week and a half. We'll see how that goes and how the weather is, because it's pretty cold here. It's kind of hard to go from nice weather to cold weather, but here I am. But anyway, I'm gonna get on this train in another hour. I got my saying. I'm gonna board the train in about another hour. It's actually 15 minutes late right now. But once it gets here, it's still like a 4-hour ride back home. So that's what's going on. And I'll try and record when I'm home and maybe try and edit something on the phone and see how that goes, just to get something up there for you all. But yeah, I'll see y'all then. Made it home after a long day of traveling. I was on the plane for a while, and then I had to sit and wait for the train for a few hours. Took the train down, and my sister was there to meet me and take me to her house to meet my nephew, because he was born 2 weeks before I left to go to Colorado, so I haven't really seen him other than like pictures and Snapchat and things like that. So I was really excited to go back and meet him again for the first time, where he'd actually recognize me. And while I was there, I had my brother help me with my hard drive. As you can see, he's hooking it up to see if I'm able to retrieve files from it, which I was able to do that, but my laptop still was not working the right way. So I still went without it for another week after that. But in the meantime, I had time to visit family, see all my nieces and nephews, which I have 12 of, and yeah, just have a little fun. So here's a few pictures and videos from that time. Are you tired still? Is that what it is? No? I got something to say. And then it was time to do what I have been talking about for months now. Yeah, I was doing the big chop. I'm cutting my hair today. Just want to show y'all like the before. So I'm like here. This is how long it is. The shrinkage is real though. But still, this is it. Before. So today's the day I cut my hair. I'm a little late. Running behind. My cousins and my sister are behind me, but yeah, we're gonna here do this. Here we go. Are you ready for it? Well, here's the big reveal. It's not exactly how I wanted it to be, because my curls kind of shrank up, but it's cool. I've been playing with it for a few weeks now, and I think I'm getting it to where I want it to be.
The hair bit.
This is what it looks like.
It's laid for the gods, y'all. Yeah, you hear that?
What's the best thing to do after a big change? Have a little fun. My sisters, my cousins, and their friends wanted to have a girls' night out since I was in town, and that's what we did. You go down. They over here. You go down. Now, look at them. Anybody see what?
This is what it feels like outside. Like it should be snowing.
And after all that fun, it was time to leave. I was offered a job, but it was in North Carolina. So I told them I'd try it out for a week and we'd see how it go, because that meant that I'd be staying there. Getting my hair cut. Gonna update you all what's going on. I'm training on a new job this week in North Carolina. I've been sitting out here in this truck for a while, so I'm like tired and hungry, a little irritated. But yeah, just want to update you all. Hopefully I'll get my hard drive fixed and working this week, and I get some videos up, and then I'll just put all of the previous videos together and put it up there for you all. But that's what's going on. Trying it out, seeing if I'll stick around here or what's gonna happen next. We don't know. But again, like I always say, we'll find out as it happens. You'll go along on the journey with me, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. I told you all a lot went on, and this is only part 1. I still have so much more to show you. But I don't know if y'all noticed, I got new glasses. I didn't really know how to put this video together, so I did the best that I could, and I hope you could keep up with what was going on. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about Dora. I know I would have to go back and get her if I kept the job, but you're gonna find out what I did when I got back, and how she did after sitting for a month. That's where we're gonna start the next video, is how Dora did when I got back. And then we're gonna find out what happened next. Thank you for sticking around, and as always, continue to shine on.